Hey, this morning, search crews may have finally figured it out. One of America's most intriguing unsolved mysteries. The pilot and explorer who believes he discovered the wreckage of Amelia Earhart's aircraft is now speaking out nearly 90 years after the legendary aviator vanished along with her navigator. Stephanie Haynes joins us live with his discovery. Stephanie, what in the world was found? What's he saying this morning?
Yeah, Markie, good morning. You know, for decades, so many explorers have tried to find any shred of evidence that could point to what exactly happened to Amelia Earhart back in 1937. We spoke to Tony Romeo, and he thinks he cracked the case. He's a pilot himself. He's an Air Force intelligence officer, and he's the CEO of this company, Deep Sea Vision, which hunts and surveys deep sea wrecks at the bottom of the ocean. And he says last year, he and his team were out looking for Earhart evidence in the Pacific Ocean, going through hundreds of thousands of square footage with what he calls the state-of-the-art sea drone. All of this being done 16,000 feet below the surface of the water. So that's roughly 4,000 feet deeper than where the Titanic was discovered. And for 100 days, they reviewed hundreds of hours of sonar footage, and they kept going over it and over it. And finally, last month, they discovered this image, which they believe could show Earhart's Lockheed 10E Electra plane. This was found near Howland Island, which is about halfway between Australia and Hawaii. And this is where historians say Earhart was supposed to land and gas up for some of the final stretches of her trip around the world, but never made it.
We knew what we had. And, this is the first time that, anybody's seen the plane in almost nine decades, 90 years. And so it was a lot of excitement. You've got the fuselage and then the wings. And that's not typically a formation that you'll see, a natural formation from rocks or something like that. So, and then the other thing that you're looking at here, as you see, is a tail, like the twin vertical stabilizers on the back of the aircraft. And so those two kind of immediately jumped on that.
And so the next step, of course, is to confirm if, in fact, this is Earhart's plane. And that's going to be a really tedious and tricky process, because that means you have to bring the plane up from the bottom of the ocean. Cannot be done with human divers. It has to be done with submersibles. And Romeo says he thinks if it is her plane, put it in the Smithsonian Museum in D.C. That's what he wants, Markie.
Oh, my gosh, absolutely. Stephanie, just a follow-up. Any word on when that could happen, when they could actually bring that plane up from the bottom of the ocean to the surface? Is that this year, next year? What are crews thinking?
No word on when that could happen. I mean, it looks like it's going to be this really intense planning process, because it is so far down there and they don't want to disturb anything. They have to really look at, the wings of the plane, if it's in mud, if it's in sand,
sure.
And to just make sure that it stays structurally it's the same when they bring it back up. So it's going to be tricky.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be something if that was her Lockheed Electra after all these years? And that pilot who's made the discovery said, but in the end, I think what's important is that everybody knows she was just a really good pilot. Stephanie Haynes will be on top of this one for sure. How cool. Thanks for watching, everybody. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. Also, don't forget to click that red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.